10 secrets you miss in the Pixar's Luca movie Part 3. Pixar's Luca, the movie full of life, adventures, and happiness centered around the city of Parlo Rosso and the beautiful Italian Riviera. The movie has been so successful because of its captivating storyline of two young boys embarking themselves in an amazing adventure in the humid Italian town. Luca has been by far the best animated movie of the summer and probably the entire year. Luca is such a beautiful movie mainly because of its warm, summery feeling in the coast of an Italian city full of light, representing a summer that we all wanted to live as kids. Even the director of Luca, Enrico Casarosa, says that Luca was inspired by the beautiful, warm, and happy summers he used to spend with his friend Alberto in the Italian Riviera. And this is how he came up with the idea of creating Pixar's Luca. The movie Luca is centered around the life of Luca Paguro, a young sea monster who one day finds objects from the surface and is fascinated by them. From here, the kid develops an interest for the human world and can't wait to go there. One day, while on the edge of the water, he finds a kid called Alberto, who tells him that he's a pro in the human world and even has a tree house in it. So he pulls him out of the water, and from here, Alberto and Luca start developing one of the greatest friendships in an animated movie. Later on, Alberto shows him his plays and the poster of a Vespa. He instantly becomes petrified by the Vespa and wants one. Alberto tells him that in the town of Parlo Rosso, there are a lot of Vespas, and from here, they go. Both Luca and Alberto embark themselves on an adventure in the town of Parlo Rosso to win a Vespa by winning a competition. Here in this town, they meet great people like Giulia and bad people like ercole, Visconti. But just like in my previous video about the secrets you missed in the movie Luca, there are still more secrets that you didn't see. Secrets that you overlooked and didn't actually pick up on. So without further ado, let's get straight into the 10 secrets you missed in the Pixar's Luca movie Part 3. In the scene when Luca goes back to the human world, after not being able to sleep during the night for his excitement in the human world, he returns and finds that Alberto has brought the Vespa down the top of the mountain. Here, Alberto tells Luca to ride the Vespa down the cliff, to which Luca says, nope, that's not gonna happen. And Alberto tells him to hold the ramp and Alberto will ride it down. Well, when Alberto rides the Vespa down the cliff, the Vespa breaks down and he starts running down the cliff with his legs. This is a clear reference to the scene of the Japanese film The Castle of Cagliostro, when Lupin starts running down the roof of the castle in the film. Enrico Casarosa has stated several times that he was a fan of Japanese anime and films as a kid. And on top of this, we know that the Castle of Cagliostro served as a major influence on many directors, of whom many of them Pixar directors like John Lasseter and many Disney films. So it's a fact that this scene was inspired by Lupin in the film of The Castle of Cagliostro. In the beautiful Summery Montage, when Luke and Alberto are putting together their own Vespa, we see them having fun, playing, and chilling in the tree house, with Luca drawing his dream Vespa, quickly becoming best friends. We see a scene where Alberto and Luca go near the same cliff he jumped from with the Vespa, and they jump from the cliff. At first sight, this looks like a beautiful scene, and that's it. But if we stop it, we see that this scene of them jumping is actually the first sketch of Luca that Pixar first showed us with the announcement of the movie back in June the 13th of 2020, with Mike Jones, the writer of Luca, also announcing that he will be working on the movie when the news leaked online. The Pixar director Enrico Casarosa and the animators chose this scene because it portrayed the great summery feeling of Luca, and it delivered such an incredible, beautiful scene. A fun sketch that portrays the beauty of the movie. There are many celebrity voices in Luca that you probably didn't notice. As with every movie, you're focusing on the movie and its plot, and not the people who voice the characters. But in Luca, there are many well-known celebrities that come up in the Pixar movie. Uncle Hugo, the uncle of Luca that Luca's mom calls to take him to the depths of the ocean to forget about his interest for the human world, is voiced by none other than Sacha Baron Cohen, very well-known actor for his real-life daring movie characters. And when the movie ends, we see that it has a post-credit scene with the same Uncle Hugo acting all goofy and funny, saying things that don't make any sense. Well, Luca has post-credits mainly because Sacha improvised so much doing the voicing of his character that Enrico Casarosa found it incredibly funny and dedicated an entire scene to the hilarious improvisings of Sacha. It's such a funny fact. When Alberto tells Luca that in the town close by called Parlo Rosso they could find countless Vespas, Luca gets excited and decides to go on the adventure with Alberto. When they sneak into the town, Alberto tells Luca to follow his lead and not be too nervous, act like a normal human being basically. Here, Luca's instantly captivated by the beautiful Italian town of Parlo Rosso in the Riviera. And if we look in the background of the scene, we see that the plaza is called Piazza Calvino. This is a clear reference to the name of the famous Italian writer and journalist of the 50s and 60s, Italo Calvino, known for his famous works like Invisible Cities and Cosmic Comics that inspired many topics of Luca, like his interest for the cosmos and the fact that they're always now trying to be discovered as sea monsters, a very similar plot to that one of his book Palomar. In the same montage that I talked about, we see many fun scenes of Luca and Alberto having fun while building their Vespa in the human world that Luca is absolutely fascinated by. Now, in one of the scenes of the montage, we see Luca's parents spying on Luca and seeing him leaving for the human world. After the scene, we see another scene where Alberto and Luca are watching two fishermen from behind two rocks. Here, one of them says, "What's wrong with you, stupido?" Well, the person who voices this fisherman is Enrico Casarosa, the director of Luca. Yes, Enrico doesn't voice any character in the movie besides the little cameo in the scene. In another scene, when Luca first enters Parlo Rosso, we see elderly men playing some sort of card game, and one of them wins saying scopa, meaning broom in Italian. Well, the voice behind this character is Enrico Casarosa. These are the two cameos of the director in the movie. In the movie of Luca, we see many references to scooters. Matter of fact, the entire plot of the movie revolves around the legendary Vespa, meaning scooter in English. The whole goal of Luca and Alberto in the movie is to try to get a Vespa and ride it through the Italian Riviera, just like Luca dreamed of. And the best Vespa manufacturer in the world is Piaggio. In the movie, we see many references to the Piaggio. First, when Ercole Visconti is riding his Vespa and Luca and Alberto just stare at it in complete love, we see the logo of Piaggio in it, right there. But in the scene where Luca starts riding the bike in the competition, right after eating pasta, we see the name of the street he starts in, Via Piaggio. Another homage to the legendary Vespa maker Enrico Piaggio, the creator of the brand. Actually, Enrico Casarosa's parents named him Enrico for Enrico Piaggio, which according to him gave him the idea to make the Vespas the center of the entire movie. Alberto is a secondary character of the movie Luca. He's the outgoing, brave, and adventurous kid that takes Luca out of his comfort zone and makes him go from being a shy kid to being as outgoing as him. Luca first meets Alberto when he's looking at some objects from the surface in the water, and Alberto comes from behind wearing a diving suit. From here, Luca starts developing his friendship with Alberto, going out for an adventurous life in the town of Parlo Rosso. Now, we know from many interviews that the name Alberto was chosen by Enrico Casarosa as a homage to his childhood friend, which he spent a lot of time with during the summer. But when we focus on his last name, Scorfano, this isn't just an Italian last name. Scorfano means scorpion fish in Italian. It's also used to call someone ugly or to be an ugly person. So we know from an interview why Enrico called the friend of Luca Alberto. It was basically a homage to his childhood friend, but we still don't know why he chose to call him ugly and call him the ugliest fish in the sea, a scorpion fish. We still don't know. After Luca's parents find out that their kid has gone out to the surface and hasn't come back, they go out and turn into humans in the town of Parlo Rosso. From this scene, Luca's parents don't stop looking for Luca until in one scene when Luca's mom spots Luca as a human when he's riding the bike with Giulia. She sees him and he also sees her and realizes that's his mom, and he takes off. After the scene, we see that Luca and Giulia cross under a bridge going into a street with the name of Villa di Misus. This is a reference to the Italian novelist Edmondo de Amicis, who specialized on children novels, of which his famous work was Cuore, translated into Heart in English. It was a very popular children novel both in Italy and English-speaking countries. This work of his was inspired by his children Furio and Hugo, which Enrico also didn't want to leave it aside and also wanted to honor by naming Luca's uncle the same name as Edmondo's son, Hugo. There is also an anime loosely based on this novel called I no Gakko Cuore. And well, my dudes, that's all the dose of DJ there is for today, my guys. I really hope you liked the part 3 of the secrets you missed in Luca. This movie is filled with secrets, a lot of secrets. And if you want me to make a part 4 of the secrets you missed in the Pixar's Luca movie, which will be the last part of the series because, you know, we're getting close to the end, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one, my boys. Peace!